Like it when you go there. I like the way you use it. I like that you don't play fair. Disaster. But I'm just trying to take my time. Stroke is getting deep and faster. Screaming like I'm out of line. Who came to make sweet love? Not me. Who came to kiss and love? Not me. Who came to beat it up? Rocky. And don't use those hands to put up that gate and stop me. When we fuck, when we fuck.
Good evening and welcome. You are live with the LTC Uncut. You're here with Laticia,
Ali,
and in the absence of Shayla, Davon 93 everywhere. We have two special guests on. We have Shannon and we have Miss Erin. Welcome to the couch, ladies. Welcome. So you guys ready to get into and be our guest host for today?
Sure.
Yeah.
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 Say a little louder.
Yeah. So, yesterday, guys, we had our Twisted Conversations event at B-Side. Shout out to the B-Side for allowing us to have our event there. It was he said,
She said,
they said. We had some clarification, some things we needed to clear up as far as men and they lying behind and women and they lying behind too. Okay, you know, that was yesterday. So, we are thankful for everybody that came out yesterday. Want to give a big shout out to my dad, who was the host for the evening.
He
He did his thing, didn't he?
He was hilarious.
Yeah, he
It
did
was
his,
good.
yeah, he did his thing. Shout out to Bree, who was the comedian yesterday, and also shout out to Shayla B of EC for being our dope lyricist, and all of the vendors that came out. So we definitely thank you guys for coming out and just being amazing and being a part of the event. We truly appreciate it. So today we are talking about thirst traps. Thirst traps. What is a thirst trap, Ali?
Okay, I guess I ain't had the definition down pat, but I was gonna say thirst trap is when you do something, not really underhand or anything like that, but some usually sexual in nature or something around those parts to secure the other person. So it could be, having a baby. It could be a lot of.
Hold on, having a baby is a thirst trap?
Well,
That's just a trap.
That's a trap.
Okay.
Yeah, that ain't really a thirst trap. That's a trap. I apologize about that. But it's a lot of the things that we're gonna dive into today. Right? Yes.
So, Erin, what do you think a thirst trap is?
I think a thirst trap is someone who don't want to really do anything with anybody, but they want to show them what they got.
What do you mean?
Like, okay, so for a dude, they in the shower taking a video of themselves, and they send it, and then what you think about that? And then I'm like, I don't that like, boy.
What you think
So, hold
about
on.
that?
Erin said I. So you got some of these?
Right.
Oh, I've got a lot of thirst trap videos, and I'm just like, boy, you better get on my team.
So, Shannon, what do you think thirst traps are?
I agree with Ali. Probably anybody sending, and Erin, I agree with Erin. So if I sent a topless picture to someone, knowing good and well I would never sleep with them, that's thirst trap just to get you interested.
Yeah. Then you've seen all the things on like Instagram, all the pictures that's out there, and then you like them.
You don't put your face in the pictures. No face, no case.
What's on their profile? They put
Like y'all ain't got
People
tattoos and
are-
piercings.
I mean, you wouldn't know what piercings I had unless.
I mean,
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I'm not saying.
So, a thirst trap for me is gray sweatpants.
For the men.
For the men.
They don't even have to be sweatpants though. They could be gray dress pants.
Yeah, they could be
It's
tight.
all about gray. Yeah.
And I think men wear them on purpose because they know that they're trying to gain the attention of somebody. And so my question is, with the gray sweatpants, not all the time are you,
Packing.
Exactly.
Okay.
So why are you stuffing?
Stuffing? What do you mean stuffing?
Faking it.
Faking, yeah. Like lying about it. Like,
I don't get it. What do you mean?
I'm still learning that gray dress pants is the thirst trap.
Look, I'm gonna just be real. It's just like leggings for women. It's comfortable. Jogging pants for men are comfortable. Now, it just so happens that gray, black, but you don't want to wear white because they jogging pants, they get dirty. But those colors right there, they go with everything. Every outfit a dude got, you can put gray joggers on or black ones. So we wear those. They're comfortable. You can put them on anything, so your fits always match. Boom. If you got a package, you got a package. You can't just be like, oh, I can't buy these gray jogging pants because I don't want somebody to be like, oh, you just trying to show what you got. Well, if I got it and it shows, I'm not really showing what I got. It just happens to be there. You know.
but I feel like you guys buy them fitting for that purpose.
Y'all buy leggings to show your ass.
are we comparing that to cleavage or comfort?
To what?
Because like ours is accidental, but the cleavage thing is on
That's
purpose.
not accidental. That is
Cleavage is
not.
not a thirst trap. Why?
It can't
If
be.
you got
though.
boobs, you got boobs.
But I'm saying
You
you
got
never,
meat. You got
but
meat.
you hold up. There's times where y'all like what's it called? You know when you
Unnatural.
working it, yeah. You know when you working it. It's a thing. It's a culture.
And you know what you do in the gray sweatpants.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Not until like like a meme ago, like what is that? Last year, the year before, we didn't even know that was a thing. We
Didn't
that's
know what was
right.
the thing.
wait. Hold up, y'all dresses
Wait,
in the
wait,
sweatpants
yeah.
and the hoop shorts is
So
kids,
right here it
so
say
we just
gray
wear what's
sweatpants started
comfortable.
in the 12th century when low-cut shirts started in 1970.
See, it matched. It went with the outfit.
Gray
Bang, bang.
sweatpants.
Gray sweatpants started first. So that men
12th century?
12th century.
They weren't looking at dinglings in the 12th century.
What was they looking
Art
at?
thou the witch? That's what they were talking about. That's all they was on back there.
Okay, so besides the clothing items, there are other things that happen. Like, for instance, say for a woman, she knows for a fact that she's not talking to this guy, right? And she's not trying to give him any sexual favors or anything like that. But she sends him a message like, yeah, or she takes a picture of herself in a sundress and then say, I don't have no panties on. But
Did you sweat?
you can't.
She said sundress season. I'm just.
But and then he replies, so you want me to come over? Oh no, I just wanted you to see how.
That's on fellas. But then again, it's the way day and age is because you see all this sexualized things. So when you see somebody showing their booty, you just thinking in your head, oh, she's trying to show me what I could be behind later on tonight.
So ladies, how do you feel about that though? Like sundresses, because we are women. Like, I mean, I feel like sometimes we do get them to accentuate what we have and maybe put a little extra step in when you walking past a couple guys. How you feel about that?
I don't.
No, ever, never.
Sundresses? I ain't got an ass, so nope. Moving along.
So since you don't have,
Sundresses is for a chick with ass.
so since you
Okay.
don't have an ass,
False.
do you use
Man,
something
that's why most men are looking at sundresses.
so do you use something to emphasize your
Boobs?
talents?
I don't need anything to emphasize these. They're just there, but
No, I'm saying, so do you wear anything to push them up? What's that? Is that called a push up, bro?
I don't wear a push-up bra.
A push-up,
No,
bro.
I don't know,
If we
bro.
ain't teenagers.
Okay, so it's
I
a
don't
cleavage
know.
bra,
I
right?
don't wear one of those neither.
one that lifts you.
Yeah.
I mean,
a boost.
It's not a push-up
can.
bra, but it's a lift
It's still
bra.
called a push-up.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
it's a
For real?
difference.
See,
Yeah.
I thought after like a certain size.
If
there's-
people out here wearing
No,
them,
there's
they grown.
push. There's like
But-
the cleavage ones that brings everything together and just
Yeah.
flip everything.
So, so I'm saying there's a difference in the shirt you wear to the family cookout versus the shirt you wear out on the date.
Yeah.
This is true. This is true. I
But
agree. I mean,
even
I'm not
with a
gonna.
girl with boobs or a butt, if you have assets, you can't cover them up. They're gonna be there no matter
do
what.
you
So that's what
accept
we're
them?
saying about the
Sundress.
pants situation.
Yeah.
So
You can't move it. You know?
so I
But
got.
you
Wear
can,
the appropriate underwear for 'em.
Exactly. Thank you, because that's exactly what I was about to say.
You said what?
Put on the right
Underwear.
underwear for it,
Underwear.
or put on some boxers.
That's not a thing.
So you just
You
put
don't wear
on
underwear in gray
sweatpants.
sweatpants?
No, I'm
With
saying
none-
it don't
none
matter.
draws.
In our case,
You
the
just
type
free
of
walk.
underwear don't matter.
I mean, yeah.
If things are form fitting, they're gonna like even if you got on
You could
boxers.
also
Because the
wear
thing, like, it's
looser
gonna go
sweatpants.
somewhere. It ain't gonna roll up. It's gonna lean to a direction. You wear sweatpants, you gonna see it.
Then you need to get a Nike. Like we don't make the undercut of the
I like to talk
sweatpants.
to who make them. Like,
And we don't make the undercut of the sundresses.
Exactly.
But your bra extenuates the breast more than our underwear gonna stop.
If
Well, see, so if that happens, it's because the bra is picked based upon
what you're wearing.
holding and what you're wearing. So if you just so happen to wear something that is showing, that's not a thirst trap. I like the way that this looks on me.
So then, because I wear boxers
Jogging
and
pants.
jogging pants, don't mean that I'm
Exactly. I'm.
trying to catch you
But
out.
we have
I can't-
something under supporting. You all are just out
It's
here
comfortable.
free swinging.
I can't
Like,
walk.
I want you to see this print. I'm going to sit down with my leg cocked like this.
And I'm gonna be.
Y'all need
We
to walk
can't
behind
walk
yourselves for a
outside. We
This
can't
is
walk
how that is.
outside, but naked.
You'll be depressed.
Women can't do that either.
That's
Right.
what I'm saying though.
You
So
can't
like,
stand
if it's something to cover it and you still see the meat, it is what it is.
So off of the clothing, there's other things besides the articles of clothing that happen that are considered to be thirst
I was
traps.
just about to go in there. I was about to say I want everybody to
What?
like y'all all tell since we get a little game going. Everybody just say a thirst trap that you did before. You know, so we're just gonna go around like that, and I'll start it off first.
Uh-huh.
And it's a common one that we all do, especially when we was in the teenage days. I got some money, got a check, and I got a couple 20s, put them on top, a lot of ones, so I could just have a stack in my hand, act like I had money, put on a thing. Oh, you got money? Yeah, come through. Something like that. Just trying to thirst trap to get a honeybee.
That's whack. I know you did something more than that.
I ain't thirst trapping so long. I barely post up on Instagram or anything, so it's not nothing.
So that was it. You just put a wad of
I
money.
mean, I just said name something you did, not name.
No,
the
I want
best
some
one.
juicy. This is uncut. That was like
Well,
the nuns
showing
are
the
in here.
meat is-
Let me say.
Everything leads up to meat showing. So anything, if you want me to go anywhere, it's gonna lead back to meat showing. So if you want to talk about what I did when I showed the meat, I can say that. But I'm just saying that's the main thing we got. Like the thirst trap, our best thing. If it ain't money, if it ain't showing what your material things is, it's what God gave. And that's basically just being
Man,
in the
I've
mirror.
heard men say,
Being in the
"Oh,
mirror. One of those.
I don't feel good. Can you come over or bring me some soup? Oh, you feel better now? All of a sudden, I just needed you to rub my head. I'm good.
That's a
Not
thirst trap?
that.
I was about to say that's a thirst trap.
Yeah.
Oh, ain't no thirst trap.
Yes,
That's-
it is.
No,
Yes, it is.
Sex
We
actually
on
helps
deathbed.
being sick. So it's like you're actually helping my immune system. I appreciate you. Like you're trying to. If you go to a doctor, you want that doctor to help you. If I call you to bring me soup and you bring me goop, I gotta put it together. You feel me? It is what it is.
Okay, so Shannon, what have
Why
you
did you
done?
skip Erin?
Well, because I'm coming this way. I want to go last. I want to share mine first. Second.
I don't know. I don't thirst trap.
Never
I honestly don't think I do.
have ever said anything, sent pictures, something like a teaser, trying to get nothing.
I think I've been a tease, but if I'm a tease, I'll back it up.
Ooh.
But I'll
Then that's not a
eventually.
tease.
So,
Yeah, I mean,
So you
I
just
may say
doing-
today.
If you go through
That's
with
what
the
I'm
initial
saying.
assessment, that's not a tease.
you give a little
It could be a
foreshadow.
tease
Have
until
you
the
ever-
hours come.
Okay,
So
I'm asking
foreshadow.
this. Have you ever gone to dinner with the man with no intention of sleeping with him, hanging out with him, or anything else?
No.
Aaron.
My head is.
I was about to say, Erin.
Aaron.
Have you ever spent time with someone and didn't
Mhm.
want to go further?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
every day someone.
Oh.
No
Yeah.
comment.
Deep in the queue, it's good.
I wasn't
Shot fired even. Oh,
Shot
man.
fired.
Every day.
Finesse.
She said every day.
So have you ever done any thirst traps?
I mean, posting to my boyfriend if I've had one.
Posting what? I can't hear you. I'm sorry. It's so hard. Her voice is like.
She lost her voice, people.
Yeah, I
That's-
lost my voice. No, not really. Like, just to my dude. Like, not to no random person, though.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Spicing, keeping the spice in the room. Okay.
I'm innocent.
I agree.
Till proven guilty. That's all that
Innocent.
means. Y'all don't finish the sentence. Till proven guilty.
No one's ever gonna prove that.
So. I showed
Your
up.
face no case, I told you.
I think, I don't know if it was a thirst trap, but maybe it could have been. I showed up with some like really short shorts on, and that's when I think I started wearing those chafers. I don't like those things, but yeah, I did. So like my cheek was hanging out. Then I was like, no, I gotta go.
Did you take a long time when you said you had to go? Did you walk slowly?
Kind of, sort of. I kind of, sort of did, yeah. So, I mean, I've done that, but who hasn't done things like that before, though?
Well, apparently our
Clearly,
yes.
these Virgin Marys over here. I don't believe that though. Like, I just feel
I feel like it's what Shannon said. She don't. If she did do it, she don't know that she was doing it. I feel like that's probably what it is. And Erin, I don't know her case.
I think we are aware. Like you have. Okay, so how many times have you had a woman who sees potential in a man and she's like, I'm gonna get him by any means necessary, right? So she sets up things like little things. Oh, you like to cook? So they start doing little things, picking up on it, trying to get his attention to get him where she wants him to be. Oh. Kind of like men.
Kind of like men. What?
Yes, of course. If you see a woman that you like, you doing any and everything that you can possibly to get her to change her mind. Like you could be sending her, you really don't even text like that, but you text sweet nothings and.
I be with that. No, it depends. So if it's just a girl that I'm planning to have sexual relationships with, I kind of like give it like 3 goals for it, and if it's like 3 times I try to go on a date, and if it don't work after that 3rd one, I'm done. But if it's a girl that I like want, and my mother always told me, if you want somebody, you go after them, because you never know. So those girls, you know, I go after them for a little bit, but not too long. I ain't gonna be no thirsty dude. I ain't gonna constantly text you, but I'm gonna put in effort. I'm gonna show you that like I want to talk to you. So what's up? And you know, if it don't work, it don't work. And I'll keep it moving.
So do you have any friends that you know, and you don't have to say them, but
I don't even know where you going with.
are good at doing this, like setting up traps?
Oh.
No snitching.
I'm playing that nice. I'm playing that nice.
No.
Explain. I don't know.
It was the number 7 bus, they say.
Number 7 months.
Number 7 bus.
Ali,
What?
any friends?
I
mean, have you witnessed them do things like that?
Yeah, I saw some thirst traps that panned out to now they have a kid together.
Oh, so
Like-
explain, like, kind of what happened?
I can't go that deep into it, but like we was in college and it was one of my good friends, and like it was weird because she wanted to talk to me, but I didn't want to talk to her, so I like kind of was like, oh, talk to my boy.
So
Blase,
you
blase.
plotted a thirst
I didn't
trap.
plot. I was just accessory, but I didn't know.
You help facilitate the thirst trap.
I put it in the forefront. I'm not gonna lie, but I didn't push it. I didn't say keep continuing. I told him to relax on her because she did something that was extremely weird. And when I saw that, I was like, you can't keep talking to her because if you have a kid with her, that's the rest of your life, bro. And lo and behold, she was sitting in the dark. We came in our room. She was sitting in the dark, waiting in there, and they said she was in there for like an hour.
How'd you get in there?
I don't know. We still don't know to this day. The doors are locked, and the RA will not let you in because they know our school had like 1,000 students, so everybody knew each other. So they not gonna let somebody else go in their doors. So I don't know how she got in there, but she was sitting in the dark when we came there, and we didn't even know she was in there. And then she just said, "It's about time you got back." And we looked like, "What the?" And she was just like, you could see the glare on her glasses, and it was like, shing, like that little shine thing, like on cartoons. And I was just like, "Oh, bro, no, bro."
And so he got her pregnant.
Unfortunately, yes. Not intentionally, but like through her thirst traps working. Yes.
Are they still together?
No.
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 Okay.
No,
Does he
no.
take care of his kid?
Now he does.
Okay, good.
Appreciate him.
Aaron?
Now he does.
I know a lot of my friends that do it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So this is like a
What's
common
the
thing.
So what's the Instagrams?
I'll tell you after.
I'm about to see. Let's see
A
if it
lot
work
of
out.
my
Let's see.
friends
So what do
post
they
their
do?
thirst traps.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Like what?
You know, swimsuits.
So are we hating because they look good?
No, I'm just saying, like, there's definitely thirst traps because they don't do anything with anybody. And they get all these boys texting them, calling them, and they come calling me like,
Cash out.
girl, he was lame, and blah, blah, blah. Like, you don't posted that picture, thought he wasn't going to text you or comment on it.
Mm.
I was just doing it for likes.
Instagram. God
Is that a young thing though? Is it more so of a young thing? Because you're younger than the rest of us.
Right.
Yeah.
So do you see it more as young girls or do you see it more?
damn. As women, period.
Yeah.
I think
I know it's more so women
think
than
it's-
men.
that's what. No, I was just gonna say. I think no. I'm not saying men. Obviously, I think men do it too a lot when we boast our material stuff like that. That's our thirst trapping a lot, and then sausage. But I was gonna say.
Because let me wait. Men, I'm gonna tell you another thirst trap.
Mhm.
The way that men take pictures of themselves and send it, like they kind of, I don't know if they pull it up closely to snap to show that they got a package, and when it's really in real life.
You very
Just like
focused on
women
this
have
package.
angles, men have angles.
Like, what
How
about the
comes to
face,
that?
the beard? Didn't you say yesterday that the beard was a thirst trap because of
They
how it
can
happened
be.
face?
I don't think I
It
said
ain't
that
just the
though.
package. Like, I need you to get, you know.
But I'm serious though. Like,
That's the only thirst trap you know, huh?
no, it's not. I mean, I know quite a few. Like I'm babies.
You love
Name
butchers,
that.
huh? Salami. Oh my God, where am I at? Wake
I
up
like
on the floor.
cucumbers. Shut up.
Wake up on the floor like, where am I?
Shannon,
What? Huh?
any friends? Thirst trap?
I would say yes, not so many was now that we're older,
Yeah.
but when I was growing up I had a best friend
Mm-hmm.
that we were no longer best friends. She was a professional thirst trapper before thirst trapping was out.
Oh, before you bring that up, that's what I was about to say. I was gonna say
She was a pro.
the stuff on Instagram. I feel like that's our day and age because we grow like our millennials. We grew up with technology now, so
Compared
y'all
to
have
MySpace.
the older women. They have their thirst traps where they. I don't know what it is, but maybe always showing pictures of home cooked meals.
Older women as in what?
I don't know. I don't know the time frame. I'm not going on the fork for this one. I'm just saying. Whatever that time frame is when a woman
So
in
you
her
be
head is.
posting food? Like a home cooked meal is a thirst trap? I'm just asking you.
Yeah, you can't cook. It's a thirst trap if you can't.
Oh,
cook.
if
Men
you
like
You know we hungry.
men like home cooked
Men
food.
do like home
And but if
cooked
she's
food.
showing like, oh look what I just whipped
Okay,
up
well,
for
then I
me
throw thirst
tonight.
traps
Wish
out
I
all the
had
time.
somebody else. My wine glass and it's her Pinot. Is that really going?
Her
Oh,
what?
Pinot.
Oh, no.
P-I-N-O. I don't know. Pinot.
Pinot?
Pinot Gris.
I don't drink wine. You should have figured out when I tried to say.
Hold on, he was trying to be
Pinot.
politically correct.
Pinot.
Pinot. She has her Pinot. For those who want to know what he meant Pinot. Pinot
Yeah.
Grigio.
Well, yeah, they
Not
got that.
Pinot.
They got that, and then boom, they post that picture. They get those 15 to 25 likes. Who is this? Oh, Daryl. Daryl messaged you. Dang, that chicken look good. Come get this plate, baby. Oh, all right, okay. Bam. Trap works.
Facts.
Venus fly trap.
Okay, so that's a trap,
And then
and I've
everything
done
is
that.
back and box
Yeah, you did that?
macaroni and cheese.
Post
Right.
food and someone say
Post
it looks
food.
good,
So I'm saying, do you?
but I can cook.
When you post this food, do you have the intent in your head? I want this person to respond. I want this person to like it. I want him.
No,
so I can
I'm
get
just proud
him.
of my meal.
Right. I think though that some people post pictures to get a reaction. I don't know about food. Yes, sir.
I post all the time for reactions. I
Okay.
post here to get reactions. I post anything.
That's
to get
what social
reactions.
media is for.
Right.
To post
So-
and get
But
reactions.
I mean,
That's not always a thirst trap. I get what he's saying. He's saying, do I post this singular?
For
And it
one
could be,
person.
and see, thirst traps for me go different. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'll post this because I'm mad about the situation, and if the shoe fit, now I got 4 people that now I'm probably looking at differently because you got mad. Something I mean. That's a thirst trap too in itself.
Yeah.
It's not always sexual, but social media has become so passive aggressive. It's really hard to know what anybody means.
Exactly.
So now you get mad when someone shoots, they shout, or they say something. You like, well, I want to talk about you, but okay, yeah, I'll take you. Or for instance, the food. I wasn't hoping but he kind of cute. Yeah, I'm gonna take him. So I see what he's saying too. Like, it's shooting the shot in the dark and seeing what happens.
Yeah.
So it can all go bad.
It definitely can go left and go to the side. But what about these women who set men up for babies, right? Like, did I have a conversation? I don't know who I had a conversation with. I was talking to somebody, and I don't know if I should say this, 'cause I don't recall who it was, and I don't want to offend anybody. I have to make sure. But they only sleep with a specific type of person, right? And they only do it and only want to have kids if they have money.
That's like the best friend I was telling you. She only slept with athletes.
So yeah,
I got friends like that too.
And then she ended up getting pregnant by a man that had a wife that just got out of jail.
The wife just got out of jail, or
No,
the man?
husband. The man just got out of jail.
How'd she go from
Athletes to that.
yeah?
Thirst trap didn't work, right?
Oh,
yeah,
So you gonna go to a jailbird?
See, that's what I'm saying. It's the same for both.
And she was doing it for years.
Women do that to get a good guy. Because if y'all think about it, there's a woman as we speak right now, saying in her head, I'm going to find a guy that's going to pay for my whole lifestyle. He's going to pay for my food. He's going to buy me what I want and do everything that I need. It's a woman right now that just said that.
and it's a man right now.
That's
Hey,
the
Look,
same thing.
and that's the thing. Let me
Same
continue.
thing.
I was gonna say, and for men, we do this because we thirst
She's
trap.
paying all your bills. You would take that. A successful woman paying all your bills.
Nah,
And your money was your money. You wouldn't take that?
the stakes are too high.
Because I gotta hear about it.
Man.
I gotta
You
hear
gotta
about
hear
what
about
you
it
paid.
from who?
I gotta hear about what you paid and
Any
what you
argument,
did
she
and
will
what
throw
you.
it in your face. Any argument, any big argument. But I pay for every fucking thing in this house.
You act like
You
men
the
don't
one
throw
that
that
said-
same argument out.
No. That's
Yes.
different circumstances.
It's hard
Yeah,
to
ask for that.
Most men
You would
live
turn.
with the female. It's not that many. I mean, I'm just saying, it's a lot of men that move in with the female, so we can't really command stuff like that. Because in the end of the day, you can say, "Get out my house." So a real argument from a guy's point of view will never truly come out what we want to say, because we know at the end of the day, I can call the cops and have you arrested or getting out my house, and you can't do anything.
But going back to the thirst traps, men do that. Men see women and they'll say, "Listen, I don't want nobody else to have her." Prime example. Look at Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon. I just still don't understand how him and Mariah Carey got together. Right? And then what does he do? She had been in many marriages. I'm talking about many marriages, and then he gets her pregnant.
I mean, they were married. It happened.
I'm gonna be the first one that got Mariah Carey pregnant. Like, men do that. Like, I had it happen to me. I'm not ashamed to say this happened. I literally was working out at this fitness boot camp, and I was working at a restaurant, and the guys were coming in there, and they would call, and my husband and I weren't married at the time, and so they would say to him, "Who is old girl right here?" And he like, "Well, let me holler at you outside." So he said, "Well, you know what? Since we not living together, I figure if I get her pregnant, nobody's gonna want to talk to her. Like, nobody's gonna look at her." Set my whole life up. Knew what I was trying to do.
He said that?
He said it, yes.
Right, and wanted you to feel special.
Make me feel special?
That
No,
he gave
that-
you babies.
I mean, that happens though when I know.
Okay, so correction, Mariah's only been married one other time.
Okay, one.
So
the second,
I mean,
the second one she had.
and
She
then
was
her and Nick
engaged.
Cannon, right? And her and Nick Cannon. No, she was married.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second one was an engagement that lasted a year, and then Nick Cannon was 8 years.
See, yeah,
I think she trapped Nick.
Oh, you think she got niggas?
Yeah,
she needed some
Nick
babies
on
for some
Nickelodeon.
talent.
He got wild
He's
now.
young.
He still got a lot.
Yeah,
Nick got a
Nick-
lot of assets
he
that
got a
Mariah
lot.
don't have.
Nick
He has
worth
a
over
lot
half a
of
billion.
money.
You know.
Yeah.
And
But
then
how
he's
much
still
does
paying
Mariah
child
Carey
support.
have?
So
He has a lot of money.
Mariah
yeah.
Carey's gotta have a lot of money.
She do, but
Way
not
more
Nick
money
Cannon
than-
money.
Nick
Yeah,
Cannon-
She only
Nick
has
Cannon's
singing.
over
He
half a
has
billion.
other ventures.
Man, Mariah Carey.
I mean, I ain't saying she only got singing. I'm pretty sure she has other businesses and things she
I
owns.
feel
But
like
I'm saying.
she was the breadwinner. She had
Yeah.
more money than him.
No,
I mean,
she
maybe
was
when
the
they
face.
first met together.
I would
the
look at
first-
What's what I was gonna say. Look that up. What's Nick Cannon's
Maybe.
income and what's
I
Mariah
feel
Carey's
like
net worth?
once they got married, that's when Nick Cannon like blew up.
That's what I said. I mean,
all them cheesy movies. You don't remember those?
Yeah, but he wasn't
Love
He
making
don't
Don't
cost a thing. I
But
knew
he
he was
don't-
going
he
there.
wasn't
Don't-
making
don't-
that type of
As,
money.
Hey.
as cheesy as you want, white people were buying them. They was expensive.
That was my shit. That's I know that whole thing.
Do you?
Let's see
Yeah.
Stand up.
Yeah.
Just give me the
Okay.
beginning. How the beginning goes.
So Mariah Carey is 300 million, and that's what he laid. So Nick Cannon,
Come
I
on.
have no idea. Hold on. It said last year he made 50 million, but it doesn't tell me his net worth.
So look how drastically different.
Just say
that
let's
is.
put Nick
But she
Cannon
made
net worth.
50 in a year.
He
Make-
made 50
put-
in a year.
Put net worth. Put Nick Cannon.
I put net worth, but it just told me 50 million a year.
For the record, Nick Cannon's over 400 million.
Over 400
He's over
million.
400
Man, Nickelodeon
million.
gotta have bread.
Yeah, I would say
Nick,
so.
Nick runs networks.
I would say so.
And they got Nick Jr. You got
Basically, they both
SpongeBob
retardedly
is
rich.
on Nick.
Yeah, they both
Yeah.
got good money,
The
but
baby's taken care of. Either
But
way.
I mean, as you can see, it happens, and it happens in a variety of different ways, right? I mean, thirst traps are set up every way. You have social media,
Cars, clothes.
Oh my God, cars. First of all, how about let's talk about? Thank you for bringing that up. Men, when they got a fresh ride, rims, they turning their music on real loud, windows down, riding by, trying to see who they see, driving slow. Like, I'm like, nobody's in this area. What are you doing? Like, who you looking for? But they trying to get somebody to look at them so they can have somebody real quick to do. I feel like cars, chains, beards, waves.
Well, no, you can't say waves. That's crazy. You can't say waves. It's like a hairstyle.
I like how she just described you.
He ain't got no chain on.
I ain't got my chain today. But I'm just saying, you right about that because that is what we see. That's what everybody sees growing up, or that's what people see. We see that person has all that flashy things because that's what we think attracts women, and it does. I'm pretty
It
sure
does.
if
The
a
bling
dude,
does attract.
if he always drove a car when he's spinning rims and all that stuff, but never got any girl from that, he will stop doing it. But you do what works. If you are a hunter and you lay this trap, you not going, I'm gonna switch the trap up for the bait. You go switch your trap up for the thing you're trying to catch. You're gonna keep this trap because you know it works. You're not gonna switch it up. So that's what they're doing.
okay, the same thing for women though.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So
It's
thirst
different.
traps are real.
Yeah, just get caught or don't get caught.
I hide behind my car, you hide behind your makeup.
Exactly. And I will, goddamn. And
I don't
my
wear
eyes, a
makeup.
lot of shots fired today. Oh my god.
I don't have no
I
makeup
don't wear
on.
makeup.
I don't either. Ain't that crazy? Samesies.
No, I would say makeup is not it's
A
not a
thirst trap?
thirst trap. I don't think so. It depends. Makeup is
Why
not a
you gotta
thirst
say
trap.
something?
I've seen some drastic transformations.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm with the men.
I-
Makeup depends on how much makeup. If you're
It's
even
a
the
little-
natural looks, I've watched YouTube women and they put natural looks on, and it's pounds of makeup. Like, how is that natural? And you take all that off, and you're not the same.
Yeah, that's not
Like contouring your nose to be smaller, and when it's really this wide.
exactly doing a lot of
Now I
I
think that
agree.
might be a self-esteem issue though.
That is.
Still a
That
trap.
could be a
Still a
self-esteem because men. I mean, you know, women like to accentuate themselves physically, so makeup makes them feel. Makeup makes them feel better. But there are some women, I would agree, Shannon, yes, that do it just so they can say, oh, hey, I'm going to get him tonight. But not always. That's not always the case.
Look, it just is what it is. We girls wear makeup, but I'm just saying, I just would like for the first time, or at least if you do get me the first time I see you, got makeup on, I can tell you got a lot of makeup on because sometimes I can't tell. Because
Yeah.
girls are good. I get right over y'all, but sometimes you can tell. And if she got a lot of makeup on, I'm gonna be wary about it because I don't know like how she gonna look when she take it off. Because I saw, like you said, when I was in a relationship, like I watched those videos because my girl watching, and you see that stuff, and it's like how they look after and before is totally different. It terrifies you.
Yeah.
Terrified.
So, switching gears a little bit. Yep. We are going to talk about something that is on MTV, something that happens on our day-to-day basis. Alongside of thirst traps, it starts at the beginning somewhere, right? Catfish. I don't need it. Why you like? I had to do my dramatic effect. You know what I'm saying? We don't have no music playing behind us. We'll be there soon. Catfish. Thank you. There it was. Gotcha. Do it again. Catfish. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We're gonna talk about catfishing.
Okay.
Stay tuned.
We only got 20, so it's 15 seconds left.
We only got 30 seconds. Shooting shot in the darkness.
I thought we was doing what, 30-second breaks?
No. Hold on. Now she got me trying to figure this shit out.
Okay. I gotta find a song to come back into. It got us back up here.
15 seconds left?
Didn't mean for y'all to hear that, but it's okay because this is uncut. Oh, now it's back on the screen now. What are we doing? Where are we at?
Oh, you brought it back, so we brought it back. We live right now.
Yeah, you live. Yeah, you brought it back.
Okay. Hi. Hey, so this is round 2, part 2. We are talking catfish. Ali, what's a catfish?
Catfish is someone that talks to you on social media. That says there's something, but turns out there's, and you meet this person.
Oh, that was a long, deep breath. Come
you're
on.
Disappointed. And you're
disappointed.
Yes. I had some bad experiences with catfish. That's why I don't. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was at least 2 or 3, maybe. And that's why I don't go on POF. I don't mess with Tinder as much because that's terrible. That's just for sex.
That's just for sex.
But I talked to somebody. They had some nice pictures. They had an Instagram. They went. I'll give them this credit for this. They went all out. They ain't half-assed it. They like made a social media account. They had friends. You know, they built this up. Okay. And I give them their credit when it's due. But I drove all the way out to Warren, Ohio. So that's from here. It's like an hour drive.
Yeah.
And for the plans of getting down and dirty, doing the beast with 2 backs.
Yeah.
And I got there, and the first thing that this person said, the beast with 2 backs. That's when you see her back, you see my back, and I'm rawr because I'm beating it. It doesn't matter. So
whatever.
So I got there, and the first thing this text said, so I was like, I'm outside in the parking lot, you know, letting her know. I hope you're ready for what's about to happen. So I drove an hour. It's getting killed tonight. Like, I'm doing everything. So it's down for it. Okay. So she was just like, I can't even say that. that person was just like, so I hope you don't mind. ... I said, hope you don't
What
mind.
that person? So you got trapped by a man?
I hit it again. Dude, just wait. So I hit it again, like, what you mean don't mind? I hope you don't mind, like, having sex with a dude. And I said, what you talking about? I'm here for you. And she said, no. N-A-H. No. I'm a dude. And in my first, I was just like, in my head, I'm like, I'm so glad you didn't come downstairs to say that. Because I like probably would have like strangled you because you made me waste all my gas and shit just coming all the way out here for you. And you turned out you a dude. And I would just...
So you never saw what this dude looked like?
No. Oh, no. It would have been all bad for him. I probably wouldn't be right here. Right?
Man.
I probably wouldn't be right. I would have did some crazy thing. I would probably...
And it was a man.
Yeah, full-blown dude. And then I had another experience where a guy was like, I'll give you $7,000 if you just shit in my face.
Oh! Hold on. Why do you always get trapped by men? Why do you always get
They
output? You giving out the gay vibe?
Thank you, girl. No, I post my pictures. It'd be girl pictures, and I like it. And then, hey, they start off. I'm like, what's up? Oh, you look cute. You look good too. Going off of the pictures, and then once the point like it starts off, like I'll give them their credit. They went to how to text like a girl school because like they did it exactly what you had to do. They got me engaged. I'm like, all right, I'm in. What are we doing? What we talking about? Oh, I wish you could come over. I'm free tonight. I can't come over. I'm free tonight. Well, come over. I'll send you my address right now. What's the address? Do. You only 35 minutes. I'll see you when you get here. I get there. I got a date. Why don't you say that again so I can just block you? You know what I'm saying? Like, get out of here. And I put on the thing like, I'm not gay. I don't got time. I mean, I put, well, it's something like with transgenders, like, I don't despise what you do or nothing like that, but like, just don't talk to me. I want women only. And they still come in my DMs, they still try to talk to me, and I just like, what the? I don't know.
So I have a question for you. What makes it convenient for you to say okay to going over to somebody's house?
Right. Like a blind date.
Yeah, but
But
did you go to someone's house? At least not the first time.
Well, I just
you meet in public.
Text when they give me the address. I text one of my boys, like just want them to be at every trip. So that's the only thing I can do. So like, if something happened, like
you gotta risk it for the biscuit.
You got to risk it for the.
You're risking going to some stranger's house for the biscuit. It ain't even worth it.
98% of the time, it's been absolutely amazing.
But that
98%, right?
But that 2%,
that's bad math.
Definitely not 3%.
That 2% that you end up with men.
I wasted gas.
Man, that ain't a waste of gas.
I didn't.
So what if the scenario changed and it was different, right? So let's just say you were sitting in the car and you was ready, like, hey, baby, I'm here. Mm-hmm. And then
he probably killed him.
You was sitting there, no, not him killing, but let's just say, you sat there, you got ready to get out the car, unlock the door, and you was like, they said, no, you got your seatbelt on or off. You took your seatbelt off. The door is unlocked. And then they just snatch the door open and snatch you out the car. And it's this big burly man.
So,
because I mean, you tall, but you ain't.
I can live. What I max at 260. Well, I don't even know what my max is, but I've been 260 and I'm 190, so that's good. But I'm just saying, if the nigga can rip off a car door, he got me. If this nigga ripping off doors, what am I do? I can't.
I'm just saying, snatch your door open real quick and then snatch you out and talk about bring that ass here. Like I'm taking.
He gonna have to work for this. That's all I can say. Like, nigga, it's not gonna be easy, but if you get it, I mean, what am I do? If this nigga knock me out, I'm knocked out. What can I do? But I'm saying, he gonna work for this. Nigga, I'm biting, punching, kneeing, clawing. I see rocks, I'm throwing them like, nigga, he's working. But if I can get 5 feet from him, he ain't catching me. There's no way in hell. No way he catching me.
So, okay, Shannon don't like me asking her first. So, Erin.
Oh, I was ready this time.
Are you?
Yes.
Well, come on, Shannon. Yeah, so, have you had any catfish? Have you been catfished?
Yes. I was on one of the dating sites.
Okay.
And I risked it. I met a guy at Starbucks.
Oh,
and
so
I
you risked it for the biscuit.
But I didn't go to his house.
If you say risk it, you gotta say the biscuit part.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's connected.
I went to Starbucks, met him there, and he looked totally different from his pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Close or not?
Huh?
Did he?
I mean, he was still white, but that's about all that was the same.
See, that never.
He was older. He was disgusting looking. His angles for his pictures were always from up here. So
But they were his pictures?
They were his pictures, but
So that's not a
younger.
catfish.
Younger pictures.
Is that a catfish?
I feel like it was.
I think though, if you don't update your
I think,
he
there's levels to catfish. Like there's
Okay.
catfish,
where it's not the actual person, right?
and then got him on some other. Like,
Alright, well, I got him.
You got.
Because he was like 60 and his pictures were from like when he was in his 20s.
So, what's
Yes.
a reasonable time to update? How often should you update your profile picture? Because
Every 6 months.
Every 6 months, because I know some people who have like
I don't know.
1980s photos
No.
or 90s.
You can show what you used to look like, and then you can show what you look like now. So just in case we do make it down the line, I know what potentially my children can look like.
Okay.
But you
Clarification.
gotta get it.
Is social media considered dating sites all in one? Is that all considered social media?
Anywhere where you can talk to a lot of people.
So my Facebook.
Social media is
It's all
not
dating
really
sites for real.
supposed
Just-
to be for dating sites.
Right.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So what does it matter if I got my baby picture up if I'm not here to date?
But if that's
Well, I
like,
gotta update it.
Well, this was a dating website.
Okay, so that's what
So
I'm saying.
you
So
was
if
on
it's
there
a
to
dating
date.
site to date, then okay, how often do you update it? But my social media, my Instagram, Facebook, should that be
I'm Plenty of Fish.
updated
It
for your
said
liking?
you should update like every 3 months, 3 to 6 months. Like
But
it
how-
tells you.
But how often and how many times do you go off of somebody's profile picture and say, look at them like that's a nice looking person? I mean, look, you've shown me things. I've seen things from anybody that's like, look at their profile. That's the example that you go off of because that's who you think that profile picture is attached to that name. And that's what happens when you get catfish. Mike, I know you said you had something to say. Did you lose it?
I was trying to understand the difference between like being social and attempting to date. Like, don't you have to be social to date, or isn't dating social?
What do you mean?
So like with social media, or you at a club, you at a party, you know, you gonna see something and want to shoot your shot. Even if you in a grocery store, you in Walmart, you gonna be like your eyes gonna zero in. You gonna be like, ooh, and you gonna pursue. So it's like that's why they got the inbox, the DM, all that private conversation, the meetups. It's not that much difference between Instagram and POF.
Okay, but on Instagram, you know, you're not technically on Instagram to date or catch a date.
Right.
On Plenty of Fish, you are only going on there because you want to date.
Right.
Or you want to sleep with somebody. That's all it's for. That's all it's for. Instagram can be for anything.
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
Aaron,
It's just like Walmart.
have you ever been
Okay.
catfished before?
No.
Never?
Never.
Have you ever catfished anybody?
Right.
I want somebody to catfish somebody. Like
Have you ever catfished somebody?
I lead just every day.
You did?
What?
What did you do?
Okay. I
Told
did
you.
one time.
Okay.
It's not.
Told you. You look
I'ma
like
be
somebody
real.
would do
I'ma
it.
be real with
You
it.
look like somebody that would do it.
No, see, I didn't do it with the intent to meet anybody, anything like that.
To mess with somebody.
Kinda, but it was just to see how, like, cause I have a lot of friends that's females, cause you know I vibe with females, they cool. So some of my female friends said that they get these social medias and guys just send them monies. I was like, let me see if this is true. I start talking to people, just hey, what's up? Oh, you cute. I used one of my friend's pictures. She said I can. They was like, oh, you cute. I'm like, oh, all right, thanks. That's all I said. Then they'd say something else like, oh, can I get to know you? I'm like, I said something to see if they got money. Like, I only go on specific dates. Well, I got money. And I put Cash App. $10.
You got,
$20.
hold on. Do you keep the money?
I keep the money. They said
Hey, only reason I'm laughing is because me and my wife did the same thing.
It ain't no
'Cause
way.
I did not believe her to
It
the
worked.
extent that it was this crazy. So we made a whole
Is
nother
that how-
profile. We laid in bed. I remember she had a
So
glass
you
of
guys
wine,
did it together.
and I was sitting there drinking a Budweiser. And
Okay.
dude offered to be her
Man.
sugar daddy with
Exactly.
no fail. Like, didn't even require nothing. And like him, I was like, okay, prove it. Cash App.
Bam.
$200 came. I shut the whole show down, and we went to fucking Roof Chris.
Exactly.
I'll never forget
You
it.
shut it down at 200.
I was nervous. I never catfished. I was like, this shit got some
I
stuff.
ain't gonna lie. I stopped. I made $95. And I was done.
95?
I'm done.
And you guys
He
kept
sent it
this
$200
You
off
both are
rip.
foul.
Look, I did something nice with it when I went out. I left a generous tip.
Hey, thank you. I left $40 on the tip. I not keep the money
back.
Wait a
That's
minute. Wait a
horrible.
minute.
So what's the
So when
difference
someone
between?
turns around and does that same stuff to you,
Why would
you
I
know
cash
why.
app? Hold on. Any person that comes across me and your cash app is in your profile, I already ignore you.
Exactly.
I love my woman. But I'm saying I didn't believe my wife on the offers that came through her personal inbox on modeling, on appearances, on anything. So when I made this profile in less than 30 minutes, I got $200 on
So why
Cash
you
App.
stop though?
Because I ain't know what else to do.
Get more money.
Yeah,
See what you mean?
Okay, so
Keep
this
going.
is where I got
See
the-
how much word
That's
maxes
where I got the
out.
problem with. Because I did that too. Because I stopped after I made money. I was just like, well, that's
How much money did you make?
$95.
$95.
But I'm saying,
That's chump
what's
change.
you saying
That's
we
sucker.
bad for that? But what's the difference between the females that do that and just take the money?
The
But they
real
don't meet them
females.
people.
Oh,
No,
Amazon
real
wish list.
female.
Exactly. They don't meet this person. They just take the money.
They're foul too. I'm not saying anyone's not foul.
I'm not
Whoever
proud
does
of it. Wait,
it's
I'm not
foul.
proud of
Yeah,
my
but
experiment.
Why is that not just putting in donation? Like if you're a rich
Donate
person, if
what?
a rich person
Why
want
am
to
I
give,
donating to
a
your
rich
life?
person want to give somebody
Ali, I'm
money,
with you.
it is what it is.
My experiment made me feel a little different as I was eating that $80 steak. I was wondering what the world came to, but I had to know
That's so
what it was
sad.
like to be a pretty female because I love my wife.
So pretty female.
But I now feel so bad for her social media.
Exactly.
That shit
But wait a
jumps.
minute though. So, okay, your Cash App, what name did you use?
Oh,
What's your name on Cash
I
App?
had a different one. Wait, I made a different
Oh my
Same.
God.
Oh, yeah.
a catfish.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. A
Yeah.
catfish
Niggas is crazy.
Cash
I wasn't
App.
gonna put my real name on that.
Hold
Wait,
on.
Man.
No.
Oh, you remember it?
I
You gonna throw it out
didn't.
there
I
now?
didn't. Yeah, it wasn't my cash app. I had my friends because I was using her thing. She just gave me all the money.
So time out. So
I made a fake Cash App.
Cash App has gone, and so what you cashed out the money to yourself, to the person?
Yeah, so I got four different. We got 4 different accounts for. So I put it to the fun money, and she literally looked at me, and it was the crazy. Like I did not believe her. I didn't believe nobody would make an offer like this. When it came through, I literally hit accept. I looked at her, and she was like, "So what we gonna do?" It's like she was non-phased by it because I never believed it was like that for a female. So yeah, it's a thirsty world out there.
So can I ask you this?
Absolutely, yeah.
If someone would have offered you in this thing $2,000, would you still have taken it?
Yes.
Really?
They got $2,000 to waste.
It ain't tricking if you got it.
I'm just saying, like,
Come on.
what's the max that you would have just said, man, I just
10,000.
can't do it?
The max would have been $1 million. I don't care. It was once you want to meet up for the $1 million, then yeah, all right.
The
there's-
max is.
I'm saying
9,000,
this took little to no conversation. I'm pretty sure they asked me my favorite color and then cash out me money. Like it wasn't no real deep sexual conversation. It was, how's your day? Oh, cool. What are you about? Nothing,
They
just on your
probably stole
plan.
that
He
money out of
said,
somebody
"You
else's
got
account."
pretty feet." That's what the dude said. He's like, "You got pretty feet." I said,
Did
yes.
you send a full
Money.
picture?
No.
But wait.
He just said he was. That was the conversation.
He
He said,
paid you for a service, though.
I
Hold
didn't-
on,
I didn't get
hold
it.
on, because if y'all paid attention to the beginning, Ali said that these men went to
extreme.
girl Texan school, right? To learn how to talk like a female. So
Probably
when
what you
you
go to.
catfished these men,
I went on experience. How did I get got?
Yeah.
He said, "How did I
Hold
get
on,
that?"
wait. Mine was worse. She was coaching me.
oh my God.
The
She was
funny
telling
thing
me,
is, first
she
of all,
she had me delete sentences because that didn't
it
sound
sounds too
feminine enough.
manly.
I got you. She finessed the shit out of me because I was like, when times get hard, I'm gonna need you to jump back on this because that light bill is getting ridiculous.
I just want y'all to hear what they just said. I would have
And this is men
expected this
saying
to come
this.
from women.
Yeah.
But look,
2 men are stating that they created fake profiles. They catfished men.
When you say it like that,
yeah,
it's too
it
bad.
sounds so bad.
It's
Look, this
money.
was the plan. This was my experiment. My experiment wasn't to get money. It
Would you
happened
do
that
it
way.
again?
That's not what I'm trying to say.
But I'm asking,
Let
would
me
you
finish
do it
what
again?
Ali
Would
trying
you
to
do
say.
it again?
Ali saying, me doing that, my experiment was not to get money. My experiment was to see how many messages they get in the DM. Because when I first started playing, I got literally like having a pretty, like 6 pictures, a nice little, cute little bio, or like long walks on the beach, style, blah, 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 crap.
It was a
Boom.
research
I
project.
had like 73 messages in like the span of like I don't know, 40 minutes. So I'm just like, dang, it really happened. I scrolled. I saw somebody that said something kind of funny. I'm like, I'm going to take it. Let's see what he on. He was on giving.
Give them
So
to them.
again,
Oh.
would you do it again?
Would I do it
He
again?
said Ali wouldn't do it, but Natasha, his
What was her
alter
name on
ego,
there?
might do it
Her
again.
name was Karinka.
Mine was like,
Karinka.
Oh, she was
She
foreign.
was foreign.
That's how they
She
get
was
you.
foreign, too.
She
I
was
was
foreign.
Yeah, a little foreign.
What was your name on there?
I cannot believe
I think
it.
I used my wife's actual name and changed her
Really?
last name. Yeah, I just kept it all like
Like,
because I wasn't that far depth into it because it was literally talking shit.
would you
drunk.
do it again?
Yeah.
Depending
You
on
said
the
the time.
But he
Yeah,
said it was
yeah,
time.
depending on what the bill
Man,
was
that
due.
bill was a little
So
high.
let me ask you something, Shannon. After hearing this, and I know how you feel because you like that's wrong. Would you do something like that?
No, never.
Have you ever catfished anybody?
Never.
So somebody was
Aaron,
like,
would you do that?
Thank you.
Aaron said,
Aaron,
"Oh,
because she probably did.
Thank
I'm
you.
just
I
saying,
do it.
Because did you not hear? Did you not hear the gas tax hitting Monday?
What gas
What
tax?
gas
Oh,
tax?
y'all
ain't
ain't
the
man.
holidays.
Yeah, gas
Yeah.
tax.
Oh,
Gas
that
went
always
up
goes
again.
up
That's
for
why
the
I got a full
holiday.
tank
I
today.
got a full tank yesterday.
So look, I'm just saying. So if somebody was just like, "I'll
Chill
give
out.
you $5,000," Shannon, you would.
if you would give me
If
$5,000,
somebody was gonna give you $5,000,
I'll give you $200 for a picture from the neck up. Would
I'm
you
gonna
do it?
send you a picture of
God,
myself. What are you
that's
talking
so
about?
So,
Look at the bottom.
Oh, hey.
No, hey.
So,
Listen late.
I want to answer that question.
You would do it.
Baby, I got 4 kids.
Exactly,
I'm
you would
finna
do
set
it.
up a profile picture.
I got 4
That's
kids
why I
up
was
here.
like,
right, whatever mental block I had
I
going
said,
on,
they was
it
hungry.
came down at
They
that
was
point.
hungry. They needed
like
their
it's
food.
men out
hungry.
here
Okay.
paying for people that they not even seeing.
But
This
you gotta
is
remember
true.
too, you got we as a society have become so disconnected.
That's horrible.
That small conversation was worth
It's-
$200
yeah.
to that person.
Just think, if you would continue, you probably would.
Y'all about to make
I was
me-
scared to see where it lead. I ain't even gonna lie to
I'm
you.
about to reopen this
That's
account.
what I'm
need
saying.
a new-
Ali, I'm about to. Okay, so switching gears a bit. Everybody has a card in their hand. You know, it's time for truth or dare. And the rules of this game are to read the question and then describe your action, who, what, when, where, and or why. How you do it. Right? Yes, you are. You got a card.
Let me
So-
click this.
The who, what, where, and why.
Just roll with it. All right, so I'll go first. Ali always goes first, but never ever knows how to play this game. And we play it every Sunday.
Switch up the rules like you just did.
So, oh no, I'm not doing that one. So it
Hold
says,
on, pause. We're doing the truth right now, this is there.
right, it's
Okay.
either one, whichever one you pick. So I picked my truth,
What's your name?
and
Not this there.
Right.
the
what's
truth
I can do
says,
my dear.
and then I'll give the dare to the viewers. How about that?
Whoa.
Do you like your hair pulled during sex?
Your hair or the weave you wearing?
Do I like my hair? So I'm answering this. The question is for me. Do I like my hair? I wrap it around your hand, yank it,
Which one do you
The
do?
forearm. Talking about the
In the
hand.
card.
and ride the pony.
So is that,
Have at it.
so is that, that's it?
That was it. But the dare. Nope, I'm not even gonna do that to y'all. Y'all go ahead. Okay, Erin.
Can somebody skip me?
No, you're
You got to
next.
They're both terrible.
Well, you got to do the truth. Pick the truth.
Hmm.
You gonna do the dare? What's the truth?
Read it out. Just read it.
Describe exactly what it feels like when you orgasm.
We're waiting.
What does it feel like?
Or her dare. She got two risky ones.
Very bad.
I think I would have done it there.
Lightly gaze your fingers on my lower stomach so that it tickles. Make me beg for mercy.
What's your truth? Come on.
I don't know.
Think about the first time you got on a roller coaster. That feeling, that excitement, that joy.
Orgasms. No.
You should have been on the
Sure
orgasm.
should have
Gap
been on the
show.
orgasm gap. You would have learned a whole lot. But you know what? We
Exactly.
got
Gotta
that
watch
video
the-
available for you to watch. Shannon.
That's upsetting.
It is. I'm sorry.
Which
That's a hard life.
PDA gets you worked up? If I give you a deep kiss, grab your butt, or brush my body against yours? I would say brush your body against mine? Or do you guess both?
Okay.
Don't grab my butt.
Andre Miller.
Might hit your back.
What, full government?
Bet.
Mine's is true. How do you prepare before we meet up for a hot date? I shower.
Okay.
That's boring. You don't shave.
Right.
You don't.
I
Throw on
trim.
some.
You don't,
I don't
Oh,
go
and
full
spice.
thing.
you don't do a sexy dance like while you're getting dressed.
For real? No lie. I nap. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Before a date.
took a
Yeah,
nap.
I sleep. Cause ain't no telling what that night gonna bring. So I make sure I'm well rested. Cause if you
Well-rested.
strike out, I gotta call a backup plan.
Oh
If you
man.
do well, hopefully it's a couple hours.
Mike, what's your truth or dare?
My truth is, what's the most flexible sex move you can do? Tell me why it's awesome.
Show us.
Clear his throat.
I mean,
Mike
it's like I really don't know how to
You
say
can do
it
that.
in words,
You can do the
but
Irish somersault.
it's awesome because it works.
What's that?
Like I don't. It's not really one you could describe in
You
words.
know we got the encyclopedia. Come on with the definition.
I mean, how do you like?
Where her
Act
legs,
it out.
Where her legs and where her head at, and I can.
Don't
Yeah,
stop.
it's
Pop
like-
that.
I mean, I'm not really not. This really is a I could show you better than I could tell you question.
Okay.
Let's see.
Will.
You're right.
Right.
So we still waiting. Like
Will.
Y'all trying to get
Um.
They gonna find.
Make me laugh by telling me about your most hilarious sex blooper. Alright.
He's laughing.
Right. What is it?
So I was in college, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. We should get it right.
And shit, I was out on the late night side. I used to ride this bike. You know what I'm saying? I had a car, but I was riding this bike because I stayed off campus. So I'm riding it, you know what I'm saying? I get to this girl, little dorm and shit. And when I get there, her roommate in there. So she like, no, I don't really want to, you know, my friend here and this and this and that. I said, you know me. I'm like, man, what you want to do then? I just rode my bike over here. Like, we got to figure out something because I ain't about to go home empty-handed. So we wound up going to the girls' bathroom. You know, and in the dorm room, it's like 6, 7 showers. And her shower, they had like the little area you could sit in and then go in. So we go in there or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Get to doing what we do. And somebody come in and take a shower. So I'm like, shit, we can keep going. She don't know we in here. So, you know, now that somebody in there, I'm trying to, you know, tear that shit up now so she get this moaning and screaming and she get to hitting little notes and shit. And the little white girl was like, hello? Hello? We jetted out there so fucking quick. Went back to her room and shit. I hopped back on my bike and went back home.
The fact that he isn't this bike.
Right.
Oh, the bike was the shit for real.
So, Ali.
I like it. Have you ever gone streaking? If so, who was with you? And when we play beer pong, if you don't hit any of the cups, you gotta do the naked mile. I mean, it's not really a mile, but it's around the count.
naked lap.
A naked lap. And I lost a couple times like that.
And so you had to run
Yeah, me and my
out.
partner. And it's usually you partner with a girl and y'all both run naked. Usually, that's how we did it. Unless
We
it
used
was
to do that in high
sausage
school.
fest at the party or something.
High school.
High school.
where'd you go?
Artisan Broadus in West Virginia.
Oh,
So it was all white people country. So it was just that was the place of the first Civil War battle. So
Oh,
that's why I
wow.
went. But it was actually cool though. The people there was cool because if you play basketball for that small little town, they like love you, treat you like a king for real. But that was it.
He was King Ali
Something like that.
with his wing out.
Well,
So, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We want to thank our special guests, Erin and Shannon. Where can the people find you guys?
that's y'all cute for that Instagram.
That, I was waiting for Erin.
Both of you just go first.
No.
Oh, you're so polite.
My Instagram is @Erin ERIN Haislah HAISLAH. Or Facebook, same thing. Twitter, same thing. Snapchat, same thing.
Mine is @Shan_Elaine. And then my full name on Facebook, but I'm not giving you my last name.
Oh.
All right, she don't want.
You got some
she
stuff
don't want
on
to
her
get
Facebook.
catfished.
I know, catfish.
So, guys, we have to give a special shout out to our cash winner yesterday at the Twisted Conversations event. So, shout out to Jen for being a winner. We appreciate you for coming out. Make sure you are following and come back out and win some more cash with us. We truly appreciate you being there. Make sure you tell everybody to tell everybody to tell everybody. And then we have some dope things in store that are coming up. So make sure you guys are following, liking, and also sharing all of our posts. Next week will be Hip Hop in Cleveland. We'll have Malik X on, and we're going to talk about all things hip hop, what's going on musically, and we're going to put him on the spot. Little does he know. So make sure you guys are following the Lunchtime Chronicles page and also group page. Also go on IG and follow us at LTC Uncut, and then follow the website at ltcuncut.com. Ali, where can they find you?
You can find me at just_Ali216.
All right, and also for myself, it's boss BAWSE_Lady T, and then you know our counterpart Shayla Davon 93 everywhere. Make sure you follow her. And guys, listen, thank you so much. We love you. Thank you for always following and watching. And
We out.
see y'all next week.
You have some music playing out?
I was on the